Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video. Today I will show you another brilliant chess endgame study where white wins starting with a brilliant pawn advance and ending the game with a quiet king move. In the following position, white has a rook for 2 pieces, but black's g-pawn is just one step away from promotion, and white cannot stop it. White, however, also has a passed pawn that is 2 moves away from promotion, and black's king is in a very restricted and dangerous position. The most obvious move, pawn to d7, only draws after black plays knight to c7 check, as after king to e5 black can promote his pawn, and after white also promotes with check black can block the check with knight to e8. After white takes the bishop, black can play queen to e3 check, and because white's king cannot go to the d-file, white must play king to f5, which would allow black to exchange everything into a drawn endgame. The only move white can win in the starting position is the brilliant pawn advance pawn to h6, threatening a back rank mate with rook to f8. Because king to g8 will allow white to play king to e7 followed by the unstoppable threat of rook to f8 checkmate, and knight to d4 check allows white to play king to d5 with the threat of pawn to d7 as well as checkmate in one. Black must play bishop to f5 check in order to clear up the g-file. If white plays king takes f5 black can eliminate white's passed pawn with check and block with his newly promoted queen after rook to d8 check, after which white cannot win the resulting pawn endgame, which means that white must take the bishop with his rook. Black in turn gets to win white's rook using a knight fork with knight to d4 check. Now, white plays the only king move to win with king to e5. As king to d5 allows black to trade queens after both sides promote to a queen at the same time to get a winning endgame. If black now continues to check with his knight, white will keep his king in contact with the knight at a safe range, and after white forces black to sacrifice the newly promoted queen back with rook to f8 check, white can capture black's knight. The resulting pawn endgame is winning for white due to his extra passed pawn. Therefore, black captures white's rook, and after both sides promote to a queen, it seems that the best white can do is to trade queens with the draw. But white is about to unleash the key move he has prepared during all this build-up with queen to f6 check, knight to g7, and now the simply amazing quiet move king to d4. Suddenly, only black's queen can move, and the white king is perfectly placed on d4 to avoid any check by black's queen. And any safe queen move allows white to play queen takes g7 checkmate. The only queen moves that protect the knight allow white to capture the queen for free, after which all white needs to do is not take black's knight, and after king to e3, no matter what black does white will checkmate on the next move. If you want to see more brilliant chess endgame studies, be sure to like and subscribe for more. I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.